All right, I'm going to start the stream right. Oh, I should have told you. I started the audio recording. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I just started mine then.
Okay. I'm going to start the stream, though, right now. And now we're live.
We're live.
We're live, baby.
Showbiz. Nothing like it.
Yeah, it's showbiz. It's the greatest night in all the week. It's Tuesday night. We put our Nana and Doot Doot to bed.
That's right. And it's time for some Tuesday night showbiz.
Yeah.
Live here on our Twitch channel on the OMG So Random Hee Hee Network.
Only on the OMG So Random Hee Hee Network.
Oh my god! So random.
Better hide it.
It's 420 Eve.
'Tis the season.
Oh my god! So random.
What's up, guys? Welcome to show. I am host, and thank you for joining us tonight. Happy 420 Eve. And hope you enjoyed tonight's program on television.
I like this. I like this accent.
Yes, I love to say television. It's my favorite television program.
I feel like I am in Eastern Europe already.
Yeah,
I think, yeah, because like you are tapping into your Serbian heritage.
I am.
That strong Eastern European heritage. It's
Yeah.
only going to help us when we do our tour over there
That's right.
through Eastern Europe. You're going
I
to
thought
say,
you were about to. I'm sorry. I thought you were about to say when we move there, and I was
oh,
like,
no.
whoa.
I don't want to move there. I just want to tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when we tour there, you'll just have to say the word television.
Yeah, television. I watch it all on my television.
And they will erupt in a great cheer.
Yeah. Oh, I like to watch my programs on television.
Yeah. And then they'll just carry us into the town square and
Give the
us a
man
medal.
some television.
They'll wheel out a television on a cart for you. And then
Yeah,
we'll get to
like
watch
without,
that
like-
like weird Eastern European Russian programming that's like the
Yes.
Trololo guy
And it's like they wheel it out on a TV. I don't even know. Maybe you're even too young for this. Maybe this stopped by the time you got to like certain grades in school. But in my school, I remember they would sometimes just pull a TV out of the closet that was like on wheels.
Oh no, we had that. Yeah.
You had that? Okay.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And it was like a big deal. And the TV
Oh,
was
yeah.
always like, it was strapped down.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like what you would use to strap down furniture into a
Right.
pickup truck.
Right. And was it because they thought we would either knock it over or steal it? Which one?
Maybe
Do you think it was
both.
one of the two or just both? Yeah. Just full insurance.
This is a precious television and we need to protect it. And I think that's what
Yeah.
happened.
Back in those days, like those TVs, that was probably worth a lot of money because it was like a big tube TV. So they probably paid like a decent amount for it.
Oh, I'm sure they did. Yeah.
Yeah.
TVs weren't cheap like they are today.
Yeah.
Or TVs as
All right.
as your
TV. TV.
TV. So
Oh, TV.
we just blew Pete Owen's mind. He said, "How old is Bryan?" I thought Dirk was older.
Whoa. Uh-oh.
So should the
I'm,
truth be revealed?
I'll reveal the truth. Sure. I'm 78 years old.
78 years young.
I fought in World War II. And my father brought me to the war. He dropped me off. He said, "Get the hell out of here. You're going to fight, kid."
Yeah.
He said, "Grow up." And
He took you right to the Green Army bus
yeah.
and said, "Make a man out of this one."
Yeah. And then he said, he was like, "I'm your drill sergeant now, down for 20. And I was like, but it doesn't count yet. But he said, yes, you have to. But yeah. But no, really? What year is it? 2022?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not quite the age I would turn this year. So subtract 1985 I was born. Mm-hmm. So what's that? 36? Right? 36. Mm-hmm. I'm 36. I'm gonna be, I don't even want to say this aloud because this is definitely moving into late 30s, like for sure. I can't even question it at this point. 37 this year. Ugh.
I think there's nothing wrong with that, honestly.
It just sounds bad, though. Like, that could be this could be the halfway point. You know, this could be the hill.
Maybe, I guess, but
I can't even begin to accept that, though. Like, I still feel like a child.
I'm just a little boy.
Right, exactly. I want to do.
I think at your birthday, you need to definitely do that. You know, be in full denial of your age.
Yes.
And you
full tantrum.
Yeah. You need to get on the ground and you need to pound your fists. And kick your legs.
Yes.
Throw some cake.
Oh, yeah. It needs to end up somehow all over my body, and I need to be down to just a diaper.
Yeah, you definitely do. And there needs to be
cake all over my body.
Snot and drool just pouring down your face.
I'm just completely soaked by all sorts of things. Cake, snot, just all of it.
Capri
Wetness.
Sun. Yeah.
Sure. I went through like the slip and slide too, so I'm also wet.
Yeah. Hot, wet mess for 37.
Having a tantrum, pounding on my floor in a diaper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Pencil that in for my birthday plans this year as I turn 37.
I'm going to get in touch with your wife and we're going to arrange it. I'm going to show up and you're not going to know about it until I'm there. You're just going to walk into your house one day and it's going to be covered in plastic like American Psycho. And it'll just be ready for you to have your tantrum. Yeah.
A tantrum-proof room.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I walk in the door and you're like, surprise! And you put a blindfold on me and lead me like to the tantrum-proof room.
Yes.
Ta-da! Happy birthday! And you hand me a diaper.
And you immediately melt down.
Yes. Instant. Because it's the wrong diaper or something. Like, I wanted hugs! I don't even know if that's a diaper brand. No idea. Not up to date on my diaper brands.
Well, you better start researching because this is coming. So, that's going to be your birthday. And for the record, I was born in 87. So I'm just a mere 2 years behind you.
Okay, so you're even older than my brother, so that's interesting to know. That puts you in a good timeline for me. You're older than a miracle. or older than a miracle man, I suppose.
That's true.
A miracle maker? What would you call him?
The miracle.
I don't know.
Is he a miracle worker? Because he actually
he did produce it.
Yeah.
He worked as a miracle. Oh my God, that's right.
Here's a question. Would your brother be willing to travel through Eastern Europe with us? To try to recreate the miracle for
It's even funnier because he has a child, right. So I'm just imagining leaving it all behind to travel Eastern Europe to take a bath with me every day.
Right. Yeah, at every show, you guys would have to get into a tub together. And we would have to recreate the miracle. And yeah, I'm imagining him just like giving his wife and child a kiss goodbye and saying, I'll see you in 8 weeks. I have to perform a miracle.
Going on a miracle tour.
Yeah, it's the Quest for a Miracle tour. By the way, speaking of Quest for a Miracle, I want to bring this up since we're on the subject.
I've been wanting to bring it up too, so I'm happy this came up.
Brian and I have been talking about this. If you are a Patreon subscriber, You might have heard a little bit about it last week because we talked about it a little bit. So
Excuse me.
Excuse me, I just had a whiskey burp. Oof. We just, that one hurt in my chest. We hurt. As you may know, we held a radiothon to obtain a Swarovski crystal flounder figurine.
Yes, of course.
For $175. Our radiothon got cut short. That was kind of my fault. I had to end the broadcast early. So we got to $50 in our quest for a miracle. But we vowed to not let it go.
Never.
No, never.
You don't
let
give
it
up
go.
on your miracles.
So that is why we are planning on having a quest for a miracle round 2.
Yes.
And this time, I think we're going to try to do it in the summertime. We're going to put it ahead into the future. So that way we have some time to plan, have some guests, have some new surprises.
Yeah, have an easier time to stay on the air for a longer period of time because... I don't know. Why did I think I got summer vacation still for a second there? I do not get summer vacation.
Yeah, I do not. My fiance does.
Oh, because it's on a Saturday. Never mind.
Oh, that's right. That's another thing that we're doing
right.
for this one. So instead of a Tuesday... Oh, hey, our first call of the night. What do you know? Hello?
Oh, hey there, guys. It's a friend of the show, Pete Owens.
Hey, Pete Owens.
Hey.
I just wanted to tell you how excited I am about the European tour, and I wanted to tell you a quick little story about miracles in Europe.
Yes.
Please.
What you may not know, I actually visited Eastern Europe on a mission trip of sorts many years ago.
Oh, wow.
And I don't know why I thought of this, except that I think it's the kind of thing that will make Bryan laugh. I was preaching in a little tiny one-room church in Romania.
Oh, wow.
And there wasn't...
I love it.
There wasn't like a lectern or a pulpit or anything. There were just like some chairs, and I was just standing at the front of the room.
Wow.
And I was reading from the Bible, and then I didn't have anywhere to like set it down, so I just set it on the ground.
Uh-oh.
And then I kept preaching, and then later, the guy that we were staying with, his name was Andre, he was like, everyone was mad at you because you put the Bible on the ground. And no one listened to what I said because they were too mad at me.
Mission failed.
Yes. Oh, I love it. It's just like the flag. You never let the flag or the goddamn Bible touch the ground.
Yes.
They were so mad at me, and I feel bad. I didn't mean to, but I guess what I'm trying to say is if you're looking for a place where miracles will happen, I don't know that that's a ripe environment, but if you do one, you will blow their minds. You will melt their eyeballs right out of their head.
All the more reason, right, for Bryan's brother to join us, because if he he can recreate the miracle, can somebody say sainthood?
Just don't do it on the ground. As long as you're like in something that's on top of something else, I think you're good. You got to put the bathtub. You got to get one of those clawfoot bathtubs and then set it on a table.
I bet we could get one of those from like Facebook Marketplace, probably, right?
Yeah.
For like $2.
They got Facebook in Romania.
Well, we would get it before. So here's my travel plan for the tour. We'll be traveling by steamship over to Eastern Europe. And so therefore the tub will travel in a big wooden crate.
Oh, I love that. But then you'll get the wrong crate when you get off, and instead of the clawfoot tub,
Right.
you'll have the Ark of the Covenant.
Exactly. And then Brian and his brother will do the miracle in the Ark of the Covenant. And the people of Romania will either love it or really hate it.
Right. It could be disrespectful, right?
Yeah.
If we both got nude in the Ark of the Covenant. If we were soaking nude inside the Ark of the Covenant.
But if the Ark of the Covenant produced another flounder, then, like...
Right.
You gotta weigh the good and the bad, right? So...
This is the horniest Indiana Jones movie, and I'm here for it. I'm ready. And is this a backdoor, like, Barati movie? Like a backdoor sequel kind of thing?
Oh, interesting. Like, are you saying, like, will Barati make an appearance on the tour?
I don't know. Maybe it's like it's in the past, right? And Barati is the one who ran away to join Indiana Jones. Barati's father, Cappuccini, is like, my son, Barati,
yes.
Yes. I love it. Oh, my son! He ran away one more time! He come back and then run away again!
Yeah. Well, good. I just thought I'd give you something to think about. Just keep yourself off the floor while you're over there, all right? Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay. Thank you. Well, yeah. I want to start testing what other things people will get angry about if I leave it on the ground. Right? Like, I want to know, like, what's going to I almost said these people. I'm sorry. I was talking about the Romanians. Take it out, probably. Yeah. What? What were we were talking about the stream before we got the call.
Yes.
And I don't think we got to mention that we are planning to do that on a Saturday night.
Yes.
Right? On a Saturday afternoon, maybe into evening.
Right. So,
right.
Just so you know, there was a minor Gadzooks challenge. Apparently, they lost my audio for a little bit, and now I'm back.
It's back?
Yeah.
And it just disappeared and came back?
Well, I brought it back.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
Brought it back.
Yes, you are.
Wow.
You are right. With the Radiothon 2.0, Quest for a Miracle 2, Saturday afternoon into Saturday night, into early Sunday morning if we have to. I mean, we're here for it. We are here for it. Right?
Yeah. Maybe we could even go and do a Sunday morning church service, Bonyande Mass.
Oh my God.
Who knows?
Oh my God.
Who knows? Bonyande Mass to take it home.
at 6 o'clock in the morning, Bonyande service. I would love for this Radiothon.
Yeah.
And
to be fully planned out.
A, to be fully planned out.
Okay.
And B, for us to be in the same room at the same time.
Oh.
And having a live stream, a real live stream, where we are together in the same room. I don't know if it would be like, I would love for it to be on cable access or something where, like,
yes,
literally no one would probably see it, but like the right people would see it. The weird fucks who are watching public access at like 3 a.m.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably like my uncle.
Yeah. I bet my uncle probably watches it too. It's like the Uncle Dipshit hour, right? 3 a.m.
Right.
on cable access.
Because the people that are gobbling that time up, they're pretty much all Uncle Dipshits.
And they wake their
like
families
the
up. And they're like, are you watching this? Can you believe it?
Yeah.
So, yeah. That second thing is like high hopes. I don't know if we can make it work. But it would be great if we could do the radiothon together. Because really, have we ever recorded the podcast together in the same room?
No, never.
And we've been doing this show for 3 years now. So I feel like it's time.
Huh.
Can you believe it?
Do you think that wow, do you think it would like change?
I don't know.
It would have to change a little because I feel like there was a slight change when we went to video.
Yeah.
Too.
There would be,
Right?
I think there would be a paradigm shift of sorts.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it would be awkward to start, but if we're doing a radiothon, by like hour 2, I feel like we get into the swing of things.
Yeah, right, for sure.
Pete.Owens in the chat just said you'd both be getting goofed on the same silly smoke. That is true.
That is true. Yeah. What about, how do we go wee-wee? Oh, we'd maybe just plug in like music or like a video.
Yeah, put on some like fucked up cartoons or something. I don't know.
Yeah. We'd be good.
Or like some old commercials from the 90s.
Yeah. Yes, like the air conditioner one.
Yeah, this year's air conditioner. Yeah. Oh, I know.
But it's getting hotter. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Someone just recently redid that on TikTok or something. Like a bunch of different versions, but
yeah, that's funny.
Speaking of older things, not to change the subject too much, but you brought something to my attention and the Sweeties' attention not too long ago.
Okay.
Everybody knows huge famous superstar Janet Jackson. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know, like, did you just find this in a tweet or something? But you shared a video with us.
Yeah, it was like a reply to a tweet, actually, which is really weird. But yeah, it was like the very first reply. And it's just hilarious.
Yeah, it's like a compilation video of, I guess for a while, Janet Jackson at her concerts had this contraption where like she would bring a man up on stage and he would like get strapped into it with his arms out like this. And then she would like get on him.
Yeah, and fully grind them, like fully like sexualize them, right? Like yeah.
And in some of the clips, this contraption tilted so it was like upright for most of it. But then like it would tilt back. And so she would just like get on top of them and basically titillate them live on stage.
Yeah.
Obviously, well, you know what? Now that we have, I feel like a dipshit right now.
Uh-oh.
Because I've been thinking about this in terms of audio. So I just grabbed the audio from this clip, but really, since we're on video now, we could have shown the video. I don't have the video. Right. I just have the audio. So we'll have to make do with that.
Yeah.
But the audio itself really like, that is the focus because like the way these men react is
they absolutely lose it, like
that is incredibly accurate, which you will hear in just a second. I'm gonna start playing it right now because I can't wait any longer. Oh my god. Here it is.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, like, imagine you are this man on stage, and Janet Jackson is, like, fondling you in front of thousands of people. It's the best moment of your life, and you're with a bunch of other people.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I love you. I love you.
Oh my God. I love you so much. Oh my God. Oh man.
I gotta say, just listening to the audio separate from watching the video, it sounds unsettling. It sounds like they're being tortured.
It does sound like some type of murder is happening, or
a very sexual
torturing.
murder.
Yeah.
No, I love you. I love you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Like they're trying to stop the murder by saying "I love you."
Right.
But she's not
I love
stopping.
you.
Yeah.
The way
I
that
love
he
you
says
so
it, though,
much.
it fucking when he says it 3 times, that fucking gets me every single time.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
And he has this voice that he says it in. It's hilarious.
Yeah. So, I think now would be a good time to open up the random line. Oh. Are you all right?
I hurt my neck live on air.
Hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna be 37.
Well,
Oh.
you're gonna have to get some leave for that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm good. Good.
So I think that we should get to the main event. So last week, our article was about a specific type of dragonfly with an incredibly fucked up name that I can't even remember.
Right.
It was super long and like full of consonants. I can't remember what it is.
It was hilarious.
But it was also referred to, I guess, in some parts of the world as like a spined fairy tale.
yes.
And we started asking ourselves, do fairies exist? Mm-hmm. And we did our own research, and we actually got in touch with a one-of-a-kind fairy and supernatural beings expert, Dr. Spencer Etienne Woodby.
Yes.
He's the host of the Portal to the Unbeknownst podcast. But unfortunately, he was unable to make it tonight. We want to have him on soon to get his insight. But we want to open up the random line right now and sprinkle a little bit of magic onto the show tonight, because really we want to know about your fairy stories.
Tell us your fairy tales.
Yeah, tell us your fairy tales, and tell us like what magical experiences you have had with the Fae folk. And Brian, I don't know if you can see it on the screen right now, but we are currently surrounded by beautiful glittering fairies. Yes, they are all around us. Oh, it's beautiful.
I love it. I just love being joined by these beautiful creatures.
Yes.
That just fly amongst us. Humans with wings, tiny humans with wings. It's just so inspirational.
They're beautiful.
Sometimes I just like to catch them and hold on to them and let them free.
Yes.
And give them a kiss and just keep them in my front pocket, my shirt pocket.
Yes. Just for a little bit of magic.
Right. Just for a little sprinkle when you need one throughout the day.
Exactly. So we want to hear your fairy tales. We want to hear your fairy experiences. 260-355-5713. It's no longer the random line tonight. It's now the magical fairy line.
Yes. Oh, I love it. And you know what? I've been really trying hard to see a fairy lately. Like, I've spent a lot of time just staring at, like, the plants in my backyard. And I'm just not having any luck. And I don't know if there's something I'm doing wrong or if I'm trying too hard. Like maybe a fairy needs to want to reveal itself to me. And I can't go hunting for them.
See, I wonder. I've been looking basically under the golden arches because as we know, the golden arches look a lot like a golden M. And under the golden M, miracles do occur.
Right.
So I've been looking for fairies under the golden arches signs.
That's a good idea. Have you had any luck?
I've seen in some places that I've looked, I have seen a little bit of glitter around the base of the sign.
Fairy dust.
Yes.
Fairy dust.
Yes. But I have not seen a fairy per se. But they have been around.
I've been like trying so hard, just like trying to visualize it. Mm-hmm. It's just like I just need to see a fairy.
Yeah, I think it will happen for you. I don't know when, but I think it'll happen. I think the fairies are becoming more receptive to your vibrations, if you will.
So I need to get on the same vibrational wavelength as the fairies for them to accept me.
Yes, the fairy frequency.
Are they still floating amongst us?
Oh, yes. And they'll stay there for the rest of the show.
That's so kind of them.
Well, they are benevolent. Hello?
Hello, my name's Harrington Bearfield, and I did once have an experience with a fairy.
Wow, really?
Is this one of the Beatles?
Yeah, is this Sir Paul McCartney?
No, that's not very funny. There are lots of us from Liverpool, and that's where I did have my fairy experience.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Well, do you want to talk about it?
Not really. It was quite a traumatic experience, and it was very painful for both me and the fairy.
Oh no! What happened?
Painful.
I have to know what happened.
Well, I was out mowing.
Oh no!
Mowing the hay.
Oh no!
And
no.
I did accidentally run over the fairy, but it was very nice. He said, look out where you're going. And
So wait.
And flew off, and I felt very embarrassed.
Wow, okay, so you were mowing the hay, and you ran over a fairy, but the fairy survived the whirling blades of your mower?
Well, they're very small and quick.
They fly very fast.
Yes. Bump into someone on the tunnel. You bump into them and you don't harm them, but you sort of inconvenience them. It was a bit like that, but I felt very bad about myself.
I think you're being a little too hard on yourself. Honestly, had the fairy died, then yes, be extremely hard on yourself. But the fairy was just inconvenienced. I think it was fine. He's probably forgotten about it.
Ever since then, I've just had the worst luck.
Fairy's curse. I've never heard of a fairy's curse before, but I've only known them to spread joy and sparkles. So that's very interesting.
I wouldn't want to blame the fairy. I wouldn't want to invite more bad luck if that was indeed what was going on.
Well, I hope for your sake that you run into that same fairy again sometime, and that you guys can just kind of clear the air, and maybe he'll lift the fairy's curse that he has put on you.
Mm-hmm. I hope so.
And if the fairy's listening, Celeste Starsparkle, you're a wonderful fairy, and I'm very sorry, and I'd ask you to lift the curse. Oh, thank you.
That's beautiful.
You're so welcome. Thank you for sharing your fairy tale with us. We really appreciate it. I'd love to hear from you again, and I hope that in the future your luck gets a little bit better. And how about this? Listen, I've witnessed a miracle, so how about this? Here's a blessing from me to you, okay? Let's see if that helps anything. Okay.
I love it. Thank you. You're the kindest podcast host ever.
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
Wow.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you so much.
Wow.
What a call.
Wow. What a great way to open the fairy calls. So if you have your own fairy experience, 260-355-5713 is the number.
We're getting callers from all around the world tonight.
Yeah.
Just wanting to share their stories about fairies and their fairy sightings and just their feelings about fairies and just fae folk in general. And
we're not
just
talking
beautiful.
about
It feels
Tina.
good. Oh, boom, got her.
Yeah.
Got him. Could you say got her for that?
Yeah. No.
Got him.
No, we have to say
got her.
we have to say got him.
Got him.
Yeah.
Okay. Got him.
Yeah. Got him.
Yeah, got him.
We actually also have a voicemail. I don't know if it's fairy related or not, but we could check and see.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, hi there, friends. My name is Stuart the Bitch. I am a long-time listener to your television program, and I got to tell you, I watched your recent show on the YouTube, which is great to see. Great that you guys are on live television now. It's incredible. By the way, thank you so much. Anyway, my name is Stuart the Bitch, like I mentioned, and when I heard this last episode, and you mentioned you wanted to hear from your listeners that had seen real live fairies in their lifetime, well, I have seen them. I have seen them all around me at one time, flying around.
Oh my gosh!
Beautiful little men and women.
Beautiful little men and
pretty,
women
with their flappy wings. There's glitter surrounding all of them. One time I saw one in my backyard.
Oh wow!
My backyard, and I named him immediately. I said, "That is Joshua," and I yelled out to him. I said, "Joshua, Joshua!" But Joshua, he did not fly towards me because I believe that he was worried after I spotted him.
Yeah, probably.
I don't believe fairies want to be seen by us humans, and I know that now from my firsthand experience. And I would like for you all to keep that in mind during this episode that you're doing about trying to uncover all this information about the fairies. Just please keep in mind the fairies, they don't want to be found, and I could tell that when I met my special Joshua.
Special Joshua, yeah.
So please just I understand and I respect what you're doing for the fairies, but please just go a little bit easier on them and think about them. Okay, think about what they would want. Thank you. Goodbye.
Stupid hick.
Listen. I appreciate.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I appreciate the guy calling in, but just like his name, he is a bitch.
Yeah.
And if he thinks that we're just gonna go easy on the fairies,
right? Look, it's not like we're trying to harm them. We just want to see them, touch them, speak with them, hang out with them, be amongst them,
right?
Be sparkled by them. That's it. We're not trying to harm fairies.
No. We want to become best friends with them and maybe go to the mall and get a Wetzel's Pretzels with them. You know, just normal things that you would do with a best friend. So, fairies, if you're listening, this is all we want to do.
Yeah. I want to get Auntie Anne's with you at the mall.
I want to get my ears pierced at Claire's with you.
I want you to sprinkle the cinnamon and sugar onto my Auntie Anne's pretzel with your magical sparkles.
Yes.
Because I can just imagine how much better that would make it.
I think it would, dare I say,
magically delicious.
Yes, right? Wow. Sparkled by fairies.
Yeah.
Blessed by fairies?
Sure, why not?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, right? Okay.
yeah. I mean,
Now,
it's a fairy
now
blessing.
featuring pretzels blessed by fairies.
Yes.
How those would sell out instantly.
Oh, without a doubt.
That would be off the shelf. They'd put them down. They'd be gone.
Yeah, yeah. It would be like they didn't even exist. I mean, as soon as they were set down, boom, gone.
We should start to advertise our podcast as being blessed by fairies. The first podcast to be blessed by fairies.
Yes, I agree.
Right.
And
that should get us some traction.
When we go on tour, we should have maybe from like, I don't know, someone with a fan off stage blow some glitter at the beginning of the show onto us.
So
we're blessed by fairies.
Right.
I thought you were going to say we should start a pretzel store and claim that every one of our pretzels have been blessed by fairies.
I was gonna say that too, but then I would jump to the other idea in my head. But I like both of them because I think those pretzels would fly off the shelves.
Yeah, even like I bet they would be fairly shitty pretzels because I've never made a pretzel in my life.
Nope.
And I have no idea what goes into it.
Nope. It would be probably out of the frozen section at the grocery store. Pretzels, but we would say these pretzels have been blessed by fairies, and
obviously we would just heat them up in the microwave so that they would get super hard and still kind of cold in the middle.
The best way. But blessed by fairies.
We had one of our longtime listeners and friends of the show, Cool Guy Zune. He actually presented us with a little skit, a comedy sketch, if you will, that he recorded. And I listened to a little bit of it, and I almost peed my pants. I laughed so hard. So I'm going to play it right now. I think people are going to die when they hear it.
Hey there, fairy. Can I borrow some of your magic dust, fairy? I'm in a bad bind, fairy. I lost a game of dice to a toad underneath a big mushroom, fairy.
Oh, Kramer getting just absolutely destroyed by machine guns at the end is the best part.
A toad freaking shot up Kramer.
Oh man. Wow. That was great. Great stuff.
Yeah.
Fairy. That was Fairy Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And Kramer.
And it's so on point with Kramer. I mean, he he lost a lot of money to a toad.
Right.
And then the toad came to collect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
like Kramer definitely would lose money to an actual toad.
Oh
too.
yeah.
I think that was an actual Seinfeld episode. Kramer loses money to the toad, and it was in the same episode was when George was trying to get the Frogger machine.
Yes, it definitely.
The whole episode was frog themed.
Jerry, I went to the off-track betting, and I bet against a toad, and I lost. Jerry, he's gonna get me.
Oh, Kramer. Wow. Kramer and his gambling addiction.
it's in real life, it would not be funny at all, but really, it's when it comes to Kramer, it's hilarious.
Oh, it's great.
Cool Guy Zune in the chat said that he makes a mean Amish pretzel. So maybe we could hire him to be our pretzel
head chef?
Pretzel chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, we were just gonna heat them up in the microwave. So
Real Amish pretzels blessed by fairies.
but oh my god, we we would sell out so fast that we wouldn't ever even be able to keep up. We would just be loaded. And I know, like, I can imagine like the aesthetic.
Yes,
like to
yes.
have, right?
Yes, you are totally right.
Yeah.
And I'm also picturing you standing outside the pretzel store doing your carnival barker thing. You're getting social security numbers. You're bringing people in.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And the whole ploy is let me guess your age. If I win, you get a free pretzel. If I lose, you give me your social security number. And so people are just flocking in.
I have no doubt that if we put those in like an artisan market,
Oh yeah.
real Amish pretzels blessed by fairies, they would be gone in an hour.
During our flea market tour, we should totally try it out.
Oh my god. You're right. Well, the Cool Guy Zune has to come with us on the tour, so we need him for the flea market tour and then my brother for the Eastern European tour.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you better talk to your brother about it now. It's probably going to be like a year away, so he can convince his wife that he's going to have to go to Eastern Europe for a while.
It's what's best.
Yeah. he's doing it for the good of mankind because he's recreating a miracle.
Yeah, he needs to get those flounder toys pumping out, and we need to save the world. We need to end COVID. Yeah. So that's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's just the way it goes. That's it. We have time to take a couple more calls, potentially, if we can get them. 260-355-5713. Tell us your fairy tales. We want to know them now.
Your best stories about fairies. Maybe I will tweet out on the little show account, taking a few more calls.
Yes.
Call immediately to talk about fairies and fairy sightings. Okay. What's the phone number? 350?
Nope. 355
355
5713.
No, wait, the whole thing.
260
I knew there was a 0 in there. 260
355
355
5713.
5713. Okay. So I'm pumping this out on the web. So let's see if we can get a couple more calls about people's fairy sightings, people's fairy tales, people's relationships with fairies, their beliefs about fairies, anything about fairies that you would like to talk to us about. We are here for it, sis.
Yes. We are here for it, sis. So,
what do we do in the meantime?
I want to talk about the fact that something kind of bothers me right now. So we, if you've been following the show in the past few weeks, we minted our first NFT.
Yes.
Brian drew a Betty Boop live on screen, and we immediately turned it into an NFT, and we are charging $10 million for it.
Which is its rightful value.
Let me correct myself. The initial value that we set it at was, we set it at 3,000 Ethereum coins, which at the time was worth $10 million, a little over $10 million. Since then, the price of Ethereum has dropped, and now our NFT is worth a mere $9 million.
Unbelievable.
And the even more unbelievable thing in this whole situation is that no one has purchased it. I mean, this is
unreal.
This is chump change. If you've been following the news, a certain we got another call. Hello?
I don't think you should be talking about fairies at all. I think you should be talking about the miracles that have been done by our Lord. You're Satanist, and you should be boycotted.
Oh!
Wow, I thought that was Nathan Lane at first.
It may have been.
I hope so. I hope Nathan Lane got really into Christianity and decided to call us Satanists.
Wow. Well, we are the mysterious enigmas from hell.
Deal with it, bitch.
And I've witnessed a miracle with my own eyes. So maybe if you want to talk about miracles, you should come see me.
Yeah.
Come talk to me, bitch. I've seen miracles.
Yeah. Brian, I seen miracles, Anderson. As I was saying, though, Elon Musk, if you've been following the news, Elon Musk has put in a bid to purchase Twitter for $45 billion. That's billion with a B. And here we are with our NFT that only costs $9 million. What is this coward ass bitch doing?
Unbelievable. It's a fake rich guy.
Yeah, he is a fake rich guy. Because, like, I could come out and say, oh, I'd like to buy Twitter for $50 billion.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Money's not real.
All right.
But you know what is? Hey, you know what is real?
Right,
freaking
what?
NFTs. Because they are decentralized and they are on the blockchain.
They are 100% decentralized. Yeah. And they are, or at least we have one that's worth $10 million, which has made us very wealthy. Pretty much as wealthy as Elon Schmuck.
Yeah, yeah. But Elon is too afraid to literally put his money where his mouth is. And he will not buy our boop.
No.
So I wanted to take this time and use this platform to shame him into buying it. I mean, he's a little ball baby bitch. He's a little whiny ass dipshit who really needs to step up.
Yeah. Well, I thought you're Mr. Rich Guy, I think he likes this whole crypto stuff, right?
Yeah, I thought he did too.
Well, wake up and open your eyes. You have the top crypto right in front of you.
Yeah.
Fucked up boop.
Yeah. Do you think that any one of your dipshit rich friends are going to have that? They're all worried about these dumb bored apes, right?
Yeah.
You could have one of a yeah. Who gives a shit? This fucked up boot is not only fucked up but incredibly sexual.
Right.
She's got
right
enormous babungas.
Absolutely huge honkers. Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's $10 million. What's the issue here?
Right. I'm sure you spend that much on, I don't know, charcuterie.
Right. Cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just one tray, mind you.
Right. Yeah.
A $10 million charcuterie. So, Elon Musk, stop being a coward ass bitch and buy our NFT because we have Nice F Tits, which is what NFT stands for.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
And you know who else has NFT Nice F Tits? The fucked up boop.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So, what are you waiting on? Buy our freaking NFT. I don't know. Should we wait a little longer for any more calls? We're kind of over time as it is. Should we keep going or should we wrap up the show?
Maybe we should wrap up.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll wrap up.
I think that if people do want to tell us their stories, they can always leave us a voicemail, right? At 260-355-5713. And Elon Musk, if you are listening or watching on Twitch or on YouTube, stop being a coward-ass bitch and buy our NFT. It's $10 million.
It's that simple.
It's cheap.
Yeah. Compared to the other NFTs out there?
Yeah.
Come on. Like, who wouldn't want to own this one-of-a-kind fucked up boot?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even understand.
And once we get the wine business started, the fucked up boot wine, you are going to be crying if you aren't in on the ground floor of this enterprise. So,
bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye, bitch.
Yeah.
See ya.